Hey everybody, Eric Flowers, your Indian River County Sheriff, here with Lieutenant Matt Harrelson of Vero Beach Police Department. April is Autism Awareness Month. As many of you know, my son is autistic. This is an item that's very close to my heart. Lieutenant Harrelson of the Vero Beach Police Department have pioneered a program in our county that is available through all law enforcement agencies. We're all partnered together on it. He's going to tell you a little bit about this program for folks who might have something like autism or other special needs that maybe you can't see, or maybe law enforcement wouldn't be able to see. Lieutenant Harrelson, thanks for being with me today on In the Know. Can you talk to the folks a little bit about this program?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, Sheriff, for having me on. Obviously, the program that was pioneered, we put it together through all agencies within Indian River County. We as law enforcement love acronyms, so we called it the C.I.R.C.L.E program, which stands for the Combined Indian River County Law Enforcement. So it covers Vero Beach, of course, the Sheriff's Office here in Indian River County, Sebastian, Indian River Shores, as well as Fellsmere. And it's a information sharing program that we've put together in order to have information about those in our community that have special needs, so we can keep track of them, obviously from a law enforcement standpoint, because many times we're the first ones on scene. So it's a data sharing information. It's obviously, first and foremost, it is completely voluntary through the families that want to put their family member or loved one into the program. And what we do is we bring them in and we take photographs of them and we register them and we assign them a number. That number is then associated with an ID card, much like this one. And then we also issue them a bracelet, which is just a latex type bracelet that has the same number on it. And that way it makes it easier for us as law enforcement if someone is having a situation, an episode, if you will, and they call law enforcement and they let us know, hey, my son is having an issue and he's circle number 27 or whatever they may be, then we as law enforcement, whether it's us in the city or Fellsmere, Sebastian or whatnot, while we're en route, we can pull that information up on our mobile data terminals to have information about that person, which can really help us interact with them. It can give us obviously what their diagnosis would be, what their triggers may be, things of that nature. So that interaction between us and that individual always ends in a much better fashion.
And I want to make sure to emphasize, it is just a rubber bracelet.
Yes, sir.
It's just an identifying bracelet. We're not tracking these folks in any way. It just allows us to have their information in our computer system. So if a deputy or an officer does step out with somebody, they see that number on there, this person might not be able to communicate. They may be nonverbal, they may have seizures, they may have whatever issues. It allows us to have a little bit more information than we normally have. And so unfortunately, a lot of these things, whether it's mental health issues, whether it's autism, special needs, whatever it is, you can't see with the naked eye. It's something where you look at this person and you just don't know what is going on with them. And so this is a program where families can come in, voluntarily give us information about their loved one, put it in the system, and then hopefully their person will wear this bracelet, carry this ID card, and if we do encounter them, then we'll know what exactly is going on with that person. Have you guys had any stories yet of these encounters?
Yes, sir, we have. We had some we had an individual that actually had gone through, unfortunately when he was younger, he had a bad traffic crash, which he incurred a traumatic brain injury, which slows his speech and his gait and things of that nature. An officer pulled him over. He appeared at first like he may be impaired. It might be a DUI. Obviously, he had a valid driver's license. However, he was just slow to react. The officer thought possibly he was DUI or under the influence of some other substance. Then obviously saw the bracelet, went that fashion, found out he was obviously in the program, pulled up the information, saw what his issue was, and was able to interact with him and get a hold of the parent just to verify all that type of stuff. And it was obviously a much better ending in that regard. And again, I just want to stress also, Sheriff, as you mentioned, that it's completely voluntary, as you said, and all of this information on our C.I.R.C.L.E program is on all of our websites.
Yes.
That they can download the application process and then bring it into me, and then we can vet it to make sure that information is uploaded properly. And obviously also the last thing, so no one's afraid of, all of this information is protected by HIPAA.
Yes.
So the information that your family would give us or another family member would give us, none of that is available through a public records request. It is just for law enforcement purposes only.
And again, you can bring that application to any law enforcement agency in Indian River County. You can drop it off. It'll get uploaded. It'll get forwarded to Lieutenant Harrelson. If you live in Fellsmere, don't feel like you have to drive to Vero Beach Police Department to do this. You can go right to Fellsmere Police, drop it off. They will take care of that for you. Here at the Sheriff's Office, we'll take care of it for you. What a great program. This has been about a year and a half, 2 years now.
We're going on 2 years now, Sheriff.
Years.
Yes, sir.
And I think there's a lot of folks out there there that just don't know about this program.
Yes, sir.
How many folks are signed up right now?
We currently have 44.
44. We'd love to see more people signed up on that. My son is listed in there.
Yes, sir, he
He's
is.
one that's in there. I want to see more folks out there getting on this list. We've had incidents in the county where there are folks who are suffering from mental health issues or suffering from, they have autism, and our folks encounter them and they don't know because it's one of those things you can't see. Had the person been wearing a bracelet, would have changed the circumstances potentially. They would have been able to see that there's something going on. So this is a way for us to identify somebody who has these needs, who needs help in a different fashion than many of the other folks that call. So we want to get more people signed up for this. Please go on our website, go on the Vero Beach Police Department website, any of the law enforcement agencies in the county, download that packet. If you can't download and print, that's okay, come by. We've got copies of the packets here at the station at
Yes,
Vero
sir.
PD. You can pick up one of them, fill it out. It takes 5 minutes. It's so easy to fill it out.
Yes, sir.
Give us a picture of your loved one. Let us put it in the database. Let our dispatchers have that information. So God forbid something happens, that loved one wanders away, something goes on. If we encounter them, we will know what's going on with them. So please, this is a great program. It's called C.I.R.C.L.E. If
Yes,
you're
sir.
out there, you can find it on our website. You can find it there. There's pamphlets in all law enforcement agencies about it. It'll tell you more about the program. If you're uncomfortable with it and you're still saying, this would be great, but I don't feel comfortable enough, contact Lieutenant Harrelson. He'll give you more information. He can explain to you the entire process, and we want to get you signed up for it. Additionally, here at the Indian River County Sheriff's Office, we're recognizing Autism Awareness Month. We've got some shirts. We've got a special challenge coin that's in the shape of a puzzle piece, which is fantastic, and some other items that
I
we've
saw
got
some
for
of your
sale.
badges that you're doing this month as
We
well.
do,
I saw.
yeah. Some of our deputies have the actual patch that has the puzzle pieces on as well. All those dollars raised as part of that go back to autism awareness and ensuring that dollars go into our community for autism. So thank you for tuning in today. This is a great program. Lieutenant Harrelson, thank you for pioneering this. Vero Beach Police Department was absolutely on the front end of this, and we're proud to partner with them as well as the other law enforcement agencies in the county to protect the special needs folks in our community. Thanks for tuning in. This has been In the Know with Indian River County Sheriff's Office.